Well, that's true, because that unity in diversity certainly rings an incredible bell right now. And the one thing I will certainly, one major thing, commend the new administration on is diversity. I mean, we've never seen such a diverse cabinet, and bringing in all people from all different views. And I think all different elements and parts of the human family. And I think this is a great opportunity to begin to raise people's thinking toward something even higher, because now we can rejoin kind of the family of man, and begin to entertain some of the kind of ideas you're thinking about, rather than just having to hold immediate, urgent, hold off the catastrophe session. So what are some of the key elements of this Earth Constitution? Let's start with a little bit first, before we go into details about how it was created. Well, let's lay out first of all the general overview of what are the different bodies in it, and then we'll talk about how it came into pass.
Okay, the Constitution is a parliamentary system, right? Which means that the World Parliament is the supreme authority. The world, unlike the U.S. Constitution, where the executive branch and the legislative branch and the judicial branch are all separate and they're supposed to operate out of checks and balances, the Earth Constitution is parliamentary, which means it directly, the people of Earth themselves, who are supplying the delegates for the Earth Constitution, are the ones that are responsible for the Earth Federation government, and you don't have a kind of elite executive like what you do in the United States that can mess everything up, as we found for the last 4 years, really messing things up. So that's the main body, and the Earth Constitution has 3 houses to it: the House of Peoples, 1,000 electoral districts from roughly equivalent for populations around the Earth. So everybody on Earth, is going to have a constituency. Everybody on Earth is going to be sending a delegate to the House of Peoples. And then there's the House of Nations. Under the Earth Constitution, nations are not abolished, but they become like states within the United States. They become administrative and political units that are joined together under the Constitution. And the Constitution provides the legal framework, and the states have delegated sovereignty. They, of course, make laws for their internal affairs, as long as these laws don't interfere with the Constitution. And then the third house, within the World Parliament, the third house is the House of Counselors. And in my view, this is a brilliant feature of the Constitution, because faculty and students from around the world, I won't go into the mechanism by which this takes place, but as outlined by the Constitution, but faculty and students from around the world nominate people they think should be in the House of Counselors. That is, they're nominating people who are wise, who are experts in the environment, who are human rights activists. They want people who have extraordinary wisdom and understanding and knowledge in the House of Counselors. And that after they're elected, there is 200 people in that house. So the whole World Parliament will be these 3 houses together.